Hey sister, I am back with more questions to ask a God-fearing man while either dating or on a date with them just to know them better. We're passing the what's your favorite color, what's your favorite food. Like I said before, all that is important, but we're getting down to nitty-gritty. We don't have time. We're grown. Let's figure it out. So let's get into it. First question is, what does accountability look like to you? Do you know what that is? Do you know how to point that out? Yeah? Hold yourself accountable to certain things, or shoot, how do you hold somebody else accountable? And do you do it with love? Or are you bashing? Like, we need to know. So that's question number one.
All right, so based off question number one, I think that's a great question. I really do. And I do like the fact that she said, let's just kind of get into it. Let's get past the favorite color. Even though I think that's kind of something you have to fill out. I think she said this is the second video, so maybe she talked about that in the first one. I don't know. But those are important. I think those are important questions. But if you're trying to, I guess, get to like, hey, is this somebody that I can actually put effort into dating? Maybe you want to get directly into it. So I like that first question about accountability. That's good. And she mentioned like, are you loving? Do you bash? That's important. How we hold each other accountable needs to be expressed and shared, because even though I think what someone may consider loving it could be on a spectrum, and what someone consider bashing could be on a spectrum, but nonetheless, let's hear more of what she got to say, because I do believe that matters.
Number two, what are some values that are non-negotiables to you, for you? So for me, I needed a man who's patient, because sometimes it takes me a little minute for things to either click in or for me to understand something, or I just need patience. If you ain't patient, we can't work. You know, I need that. I need a man who's kind, who is family oriented. I need a couple things, but those are like my non-negotiables. So what are your non-negotiables?
Non-negotiables are a good one. That's a great question as well. But I'll talk more about it at the end of the video.
Number three is, how do you protect your mind and your heart in today's world? Next question, what's your biggest prayer right now? Like, let's talk about it. Now, only if you trust that person enough to tell it, because honey, we do not want nobody going against our prayer. Like, I hope that don't work out for her. Now, no, just be mindful who you talk to. But if you feel comfortable enough, that's a good question. Are y'all crossing the street or not? What we doing? The last question. So what is something that you are passionate about outside of work? I feel like this question is going to get them talking. And this helps to see like what lights up their mind, like what makes them excited. Are you talking about like, well, I really love carpentry? Like, sir, you like a bill? I want a shelf in my house. Like, you know, you start thinking in the future, you know, like what just makes them excited. And then it gets them talking. And then it shows you like who they are like outside of work and what, you know, the everyday. All right, sisters, I hope these questions were good and helpful. Let me know if y'all use any of these. Let me know if it helped, I ain't gonna say intensify, but like made your conversations more intentional and in-depth. If so, let me know how it went. Leave it in the comment section. Let's check in. Bye. Hey, sister.
Yeah, okay. So actually, I thought all of her questions were great. I mean, I don't know, asking somebody what they're currently praying about, that's good, but as she said, it has to be more like if the person is comfortable or you like trust them, that's an intimate question, because typically, you know, what we're praying about is personal. So, but the non-negotiables, the reason why I say I hold off to talk about that is because I do think we do have non-negotiables that sometimes we need to work through. Sometimes we need to grow up a bit, you know, and I actually think it would be great if we run these questions by some people who are seasoned in marriage to be able to help us say, hey, am I even asking the right questions? You know, that was one of the things that I felt like really helped me in my dating. Like, I actually moved to a point where I only started asking married people what questions I should be asking the young lady that I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, who, like, what do I need to know about her as a as a spouse? Like, what questions should I ask? I mean, I know like what questions I can ask. Like, I know what kind of questions I want to ask, but I've never been married. I don't know how marriage is fleshed out day to day. So running it by, you know, my mentors or people who are older and seasoned in marriage, I think is just a great idea. And I actually think this is pretty cool. I think men and women should take part in this and making sure that you ask the right questions. And even when you ask the right questions, sometimes things don't work out. People lie. And I don't even want to just say they lie. Maybe we don't understand the answers, or the answer they gave was true for them at that time, and now they see things differently. It can happen for different reasons, but asking questions, you can never go wrong with asking questions, especially the right questions when you're actually interested in wanting to invest your time, your attention into someone, because you can't get that back. Time is a currency that, listen, I actually think it's the greatest of currencies because you can't get time back. Health, you can, you know, after that I'd say health. I don't want to get off topic, but time, listen, it's good to protect your time and your peace. Asking questions. So yeah, I did like the questions. I also want to know what your favorite color is, what your favorite food is, can you cook? I do like the itty bitty stuff as well. So maybe if you're good at conversation, like I am, I said that. I'm not perfect. I enjoy conversation, so I do tend to like lean in with questions and conversation like that, but I do a decent job. I'm comfortable with having conversations, so I tend to ask questions from A to Z. You know what I mean? From easy to hard. And sometimes I have to reel myself in because everybody's not comfortable with questions. But yeah, dope idea. Ask questions. You know, it is the biggest decision we make in our life after, you know, choosing Christ, is who we'll be with. So y'all make sure y'all asking questions. Make sure y'all having conversation. Take your time, slow down, you know, which is, you know, something I'm practicing now. Slowing it down, observing, listening, making sure you are not looking over things, because you will see them later. If you look over things because you like someone a lot, or you just want to be in a relationship, or you're excited about your desire for marriage and you're trying to move that needle forward, if you overlook things, they'll come back. And you might not be happy with what comes back with it, and how much it challenges you or hurts you or just causes chaos in your life. So take your time. Don't let anybody rush you. As long as you're being honest and respectful and considerate, being prayerful, take your time. There's no need to be rushing. All right. Well, as I always say, no matter what, there's hope. I'll catch y'all in the next video.
Seems dark and it's hard to hold. No, you better find that rock, stand on it.